About Easy Life, where we help you simplify life's problems.
Okay, this morning I'm going to try to repair this Black & Decker leaf blower. The switch is frozen, won't turn on at all. It is a LSW221 Type 2 leaf blower, 20 volt, cordless. So we're going to attempt to fix this switch this morning. Looks like there's a bunch of Phillips head screws that need to come out in order to get to the switch.
Okay, took out about a dozen screws. As I was taking them out, I was careful to make sure that they were all the same size and that we didn't need to be careful when reassembling because we had different screw sizes, but they were all the same. So just check for that when you're disassembling something. Also, I pulled off the little blower piece on the end. There's just a little button there you push to slip it off.
Okay. Anyway, so I cut the label. Alright, so looking at this, as I'm spreading it apart, looks like most of the pieces are stuck to the left side of this blower. So I'm going to try to keep all the pieces on that side as I take it apart. Hopefully they'll stay pretty much in place. There we go. Yep, the side pretty much empty of parts. This side has all the parts in it. So, see if we can figure out why this thing is not moving. And, okay, there's the switch, little momentary switch. And this is supposed to push it down. So, I'm not quite sure why it's not pushing it down, but now it is. I think I'll put a little bit of grease on here of some sort, like Vaseline or some sort of grease that will allow this to slide easily over this switch. Okay, here I am back with a little Vaseline. I'm going to put some on the plastic piece itself. There. Maybe just a little dab on the switch. Okay. And you can see how this thing goes together, right? There's the switch fits in here over these little plastic pins. And so if it falls out, that's how it goes back in. Okay, put this back in there. Should just go right back in there. Let's see. One thing I'm seeing is that top part of this maybe rubs right here a little bit. So I'll just put a little Vaseline on those two so that they slide a little better. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. We'll give it a shot. Put our pieces back together. By the way, this is a little battery connector in here. So if this were to come out while you were taking it apart, you can see how it just fits into this slot right here. There's a little slot right here that this piece fits into, like that. Okay. This also has a slot right here that it fits into. This comes out like that. Fits back in there. And there's a little board right here that fits into its own slot right there. Wiring comes off the motor down here to the battery connector, onto this board, over to the switch. So looks pretty simple. It shouldn't be too hard to put back together if it all came apart. So I'm going to put this back together. Again, this slides in here. Okay, so that slides back in there. These all have corresponding pieces where they have to line up. And there we go, they lined up. So now we just need to put the screws back in. Let's see how our switch works. Seems to work just fine. Alright, so we'll just, okay, put all of our screws back in. And I'll stop this video while I put the screws in. But you just need to make sure they're all in there. Don't over tighten them, because you strip out these little plastic inserts, the little plastic parts where they made up. So just be careful. Snug them, but not too tight. Okay, there it is, all the screws back in. Put the little tip back on, and there it works. Slip the battery in, everything's working smoothly.